So, as you guys already know, the last time that we left off with this game, we were taking on some dark wizards, uh, the Ashwinders, as they want to be called, known as. So we defeated them, helped this lady out, and now we're about to do our first Merlin's challenge. After that, I'm not sure. I forget what happens.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
Incendio! Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio! These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
So I'll be doing all the Merlin's trials on my own, off screen and everything. But that's just the first one. It's pretty simple.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can
But yeah,
indeed.
this is definitely
However,
the
I
final
now have
grip
even
for
more
the
questions.
game. The
How does
appearance
it
anyway, with the
work?
Ravenclaw
I
cloak
must
and
review
everything.
my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials
We're not
like
going to
this
be doing
one?
anything funny
Oh,
like
not
weird
precise.
hair and
Well, I think
tight
each has
eyes and
those
all that
telltale
stuff. No,
vines
we're
and the swirl
doing
program.
something
You should feel
real
free
original.
to solve
Screw
them as
that
you come
other
across
weird
them.
stuff that
I
people
believe
been
I
doing
have
with the
what
game.
I need to continue my research.
There's even somebody that
My
modded
guess
to
is
the
that
game
each
to the
will also
point
require
where
mallows,
the
which you can find in Hogsmeade,
like,
should you need
why
more.
would you?
I really must.
I don't even want to talk about
Such
it.
a pleasure to
Another
meet
one
you.
was that they modded to like have Voldemort in the game.
And do be careful out here.
Okay,
now, I've got what
cool.
I needed.
That's
I shall return to the
all
safety
right,
of
I
my
guess.
notes and
Freaking
books.
weirdo. I'm gonna do a side mission real quick.
Teach you for
Help
some
her out.
assistance.
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe.
Only going through this
It's
only
mainly
for just in
used for
case
studying the
for
stars.
viewers
Astronomical
of the game
pursuits.
that is viewing
But
my
it has
Ravenclaw
nearly
run.
1,000 uses.
If you've seen the
Fascinating
Hufflepuff run, then you
device.
already know the answer to this
Sadly,
stuff.
I'd
If you
imagine
haven't
it's
and just
rusted
decided
beyond repair
you
now.
want to see the Ravenclaw
Still,
run,
we'd love to have it
perfectly
returned
fine.
to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
That's like asking why the sky is
Gotta
blue
turn
or
this down.
grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost boat for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Man, I really hope that they
This
actually bring
must
some
be where
good
the Pinch
DLC to
Smedley
this
family
game if they
astrolabe
decide to
is.
go that route with it. It would be amazing if they added like multiplayer Quidditch, which they may or may not do when you can actually like make your pick your own position. Maybe an online dueling club, minus the killing curses, the unforgivable curses of course. It would be good to see who can actually outdo who in a Wizards Club. And lastly, you can actually make a good multiplayer into like a Triwizard tournament aspect. You never know. The game has many
I should let Grace
possibilities
know
with
that I
this.
found her family astrolabe.
Especially when it comes to DLC content.
You didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did, but it wasn't easy. I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's fair, I suppose. A reward, so to speak, for finding the buried treasure. Thank you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Well, I gave it to her. Guess I get this. Alright, so onwards to Hogsmeade. Yeah, I would never want to keep her stuff because, well, it's just an astral. I have no idea what the heck I'm supposed to do with
This
it.
could prove dangerous
or
if I'm
anything.
not careful.
What do you mean dangerous?
Revelio.
What are you, stupid? This is nowhere near dangerous. Yeah. There we go. Whoa. Alright, so we're gonna fast travel right now. Screw this. Oh, come on.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw.
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh, yes, it's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return. And that power is immeasurable.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts. Always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, Rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it
I'm going to
seems
turn off
as
this
if his
camera.
adventurous
I'm starting
spirit
to almost feel
may
sleepy.
have got the better
So enjoy
of
the
him.
gameplay without the
Perhaps
camera
he
now.
thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand making is.
Surely you could continue searching the owlery.
Oh, one would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you
Don't
brought
lie.
hope
It's
to
only
this
because
old
I'm a
wand-maker's
Ravenclaw. That's
heart.
why you want to
Professor
put me up
Fig
to
was
this
right.
thing. If
You
any of you
are a
Ollivanders was
remarkable
actually at
student.
Hogwarts, many of you will probably be Ravenclaws also. So don't lie.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
In future, perhaps best not to get too carried away when a fair lady crosses one's path. There'll always be another. Stop! Kupringa! You attempt to slay one of my own! You will fall!
What are you?
Marvelous! What have you... Avoiding our problem.
Expelliarmus!
What the...
These rounds make me sleep a bit easy. Revelio.
Yeah, we taking on any and all people in this game. Screw that. I'm not gonna back away from any fight. You wanna fight? Cool. Even if I lose, I'll just level up and get stronger and come right back. But I shouldn't possibly lose because I should know a fair amount of this game in a way.
Revelio. 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 The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I recognize those handles. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. Levioso! Revelio. Accio! No statues here. I'd best keep looking. Nothing. Oh, I'll take that, thank you. No statues here. I'd best keep looking. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Here's a welcome surprise. Oh, this will do nicely. Nothing. No statues here. I'd best keep looking. Oh, I'll take that, thank you. Nothing. No statues here. What's happening?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So, Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness. I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He's got a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I doubt he even noticed they were gone.
Why would you steal Mr. Ollivander's family wand?
The family were always going on about how special it was, so I took it. Who could resist? Sadly, it wasn't special enough to save my neck. I fully intended to return it once I learned it was only special for sentimental reasons, but as you can see, I never got the chance.
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet
If I'm
you there.
correct,
If you don't
when
mind
it's
the sight
Richard
today,
Jackdaw's
my decapitated
puzzle for the
skeleton,
Hufflepuff,
the
you're in a
wand and the
cave
pages are yours
solving
for
a
the
different
taking.
puzzle. But for here, you were in the Owlery? I believe I'm right when I'm saying that, but yeah. So far the stories are different and there's a side quest here apparently. I'm curious, what is it? I'm not gonna do it, but I'm still curious. I'll do it off screen like everything else. What's this? Oh. Treasure map.
It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
I'll do my best hunting for it. What I mean by best, I'll just probably look on YouTube and find out where the location is. I don't want to strain my head. Actually, you know what? I'll do it for the challenge. Do it myself. Okay, so now to meet Richard at the Forbidden Forest, which I'd rather fast travel to than do all that. And of course, we're going to be going up against some strong enemies, so we're going to do some fighting possibly along the way. Possibly. Not sure yet. Like, for example, this thing. What are you?
I've seen you, Jewel. Your strategies won't work on me. You let Nora Treadwell go, didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't.
Incendio! Potato! Stupefy! Incendio!
I guess that's his way of saying thank you. And you're welcome. Now, to burn this. And we have to burn this one too. What made you think that you were actually the greatest witch of all times?
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Incendio!
Oh. I get anything for destroying this stuff? Huh. Nothing. Any more cobwebs? Yep, right here. I'm not gonna hurt you, rabbit. Do I earn anything? No? Okay. Guess not.
Incendio! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Protego!
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
Revelio. Incendio.
Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Why can't I hit you?
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is. I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. Be where this all leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Accio. Incendio. Stupefy! Incendio!
I'm not going to touch those.
Stupefy!
puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Remarkable. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? There it is. The bridge. It's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard.
Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! 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 Accio! Stupefy! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Accio! Stupefy! 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 Expelliarmus! Stupefy! 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 Accio! Incendio! Protego!
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this. I'll need to look around for the symbol. I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? That's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no. The room's starting to flood. Being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Okay, so as you've seen, I just upgraded some talent points and whatnot, but I'm going to end both the stream and the gameplay right here. So if you enjoyed the content, leave a like and comment down below. Follow me on my social links, that includes TikTok and Twitch, which is in the bio of my YouTube channel here. Be sure to hit the follow and subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so that you can get up-to-date notifications whenever I go live and publicize a new video. Be sure to follow Strider_Force_J on his Twitch, and on his YouTube would be Strider Force Adventures. Be sure to follow DJ Alex_94, Christ_follow_27, Only One Dry, Ogletree 22, and speaking of which, Ogletree 22 have an upcoming birthday on April 30th. So if you remember it, shout out to him for his birthday. Wish him happy birthday. And yeah, that's everybody I can. Oh yeah, and Killshot _Q. Be sure to follow all of them. They upcoming streamers like myself. I love you all, and I'm gonna be gone for now.